Hello, my name is Lucy from Hello Beautiful Bear and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the Hoover HBWD7514DA washing machine. As you might know, we sometimes do reviews through AO.com and they very kindly sent us this washer dryer to try out. So AO.com did the ordering for us, but I have used them before for other things and it's really easy. We had a personalised time frame for our delivery and we could even ring the driver if we wanted to, which we did because we were going to go out just to find out exactly when he was going to be coming. It was a very quick delivery, it took a couple of days, which I didn't think was too bad for such a large item. We had two men come and deliver the washer dryer for us. They were really helpful. They came round to our back door to put it straight into the kitchen and were really careful with it, and they had it done really quickly, and then my partner installed it. It is an integrated washer dryer, so it has attachments on the front so that you can put your cupboard door on, and it was really simple actually. I thought it was going to be really difficult because I'm new to that sort of thing, but it's actually a standalone washing machine, or it could be used as a standalone washing machine with just attachments to put the door on the front and of course so it can fit into the right sort of space. We are in rented accommodation, so if we did ever want to move then we could just take it with us and use it as a normal washer dryer and slot it underneath the counter as you usually would. So this is what it looks like, hiding behind the cupboard door. As you can see, the washer is a 7 plus 5 kilogram, so that means it's got a 7 kilogram drum capacity and it has an additional 5 kilograms if you want to do some drying. So if you wanted to put a big load on, you could perhaps put half on your air or your line and the other half into dry, and that would be fine. If you wanted to do everything all in one go, you'll see that it's got a 5 plus 5, which means that you can have 5 kilograms in and it'll automatically dry it afterwards as well. And there is a handy guide at the back of the booklet, which I'll show you a bit later, which shows you exactly what you need to put in for each cycle. It has a digital display, which is always good, and there's a dial here to select all of the different programs. And it has a AAA rating for energy consumption. The detergent drawer is up here just as normal, well used already because we've been on holiday and to a wedding, so I've had a lot of washing and drying to do. But it's just your usual, your pre-wash goes in here, your normal detergent or powder goes there, and your fabric conditioner goes there. It has a child-proof lock, which is great if you've got a toddler like me who likes to get involved in the washing. And as you can see, there's just a magnet there to attach the cupboard to the washer to make sure that it stays in place. Yes, it's a really good machine. I won't say we've not had problems with it because we have, but they've been sorted out really quickly. Now, I'm one of those really annoying people with sensitive skin, so it's good to know that it has an allergy setting, which is good for my daughter as well. And that's the hygiene program, which I will mention when we go over all of the different programs and that sort of thing. It's got a delay timer, which is great because I need to be organised, which means I can set it before I go to bed and it'll start at a certain time in the morning ready for me to hang out. It has a quick wash and dry, which is also great because I don't have that many clothes anymore. I like to wear the same thing all the time, so it's good to know that I can just wash it and dry it within an hour or so if I haven't got anything ready, which is not unlike me at all. There are a whopping 14 wash programs. It has sensor dry, so that means that it will determine the weight and that sort of thing and adjust the time accordingly. Like I said before, it's got delay start. You can adjust the temperature and the spin speed. So the temperature goes up to 90 degrees and the spin speed goes up to 1400. It will tell you the time remaining, which I'll show you when I put a wash on in a minute. If you're a bit of an eco warrior like me, you'll be pleased to know it has fuzzy logic, whatever that is. According to my notes, it monitors the load size and adjusts to ensure optimum results whilst using as little water and energy as possible, which sounds good to me. I'm just going to put this on a quick 14-minute wash. It isn't flashing in real life, but it is on the camera. But I'm going to do that at 30 degrees and on 1000 spin, which is what it comes up as automatically, although you can change it. So 40 is the maximum I can do on this cycle. I'm just going to keep that at 30, and I think 1000 will probably be the highest I can do on that as well. So it's going to press start. So here's the book from Hoover. It will tell you all that you need to know, safety things, how to install it. What I wanted to show you though is right at the back, which is the table of programs. So there's a mixed all-in-one, hygiene, all-in-one again, a rapid wash. You could do a 14, a 30 or a 44-minute quick wash. Whites, cotton and pre-wash, which I find is good if I've got stains and that sort of thing. Just a rinse if you need something rinsing, drain and spin, delicates, hand and silk, wool, all the usual. You can use a low heat or a high heat for drying. So ours is the 7+5, so I've just highlighted in green the maximum load size. So I think I mentioned before that we had one or two issues when we first got the washer dryer. The first thing was that it wasn't draining properly, even though it had been installed correctly, and my father-in-law had to look at it, and all he did was the drainage pipe is attached to the top of the back of the washing machine, and he'd had a similar problem with one of his machines, and he just basically took it off and left it to lie flat at the bottom, which sorted out our drainage problems. We've been getting the error message L3, which actually isn't in the book, and they're still not entirely sure what it means, but they've decided that it's not connected to the problem we were having. The other problem we were having, aside from the drainage, which sorted itself out, was that it wasn't drying the clothes properly. So whilst the clothes would come out hot, they were still soaking wet. And that would be even a really small load. I tried all different sizes, I tried all the different drying programs from cupboard dry, iron dry, everything, and everything was still coming out really wet. So what they said they needed to do was reprogram the software that the washing machine uses, and they did that within, I'd say, an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, and that works like a dream. It was just because the software needed updating, which was a bit of a bummer when it's a brand new machine, but hey, it's just one of those things. So this is where you set the drying. So you just press this button here, and there's 3 different symbols. The top symbol is extra dry, so that's things like towels, bathrobes and bulky loads. This with a little line is obviously iron dry, so ready for ironing. And the bottom one is one that I use the most because I'm terrible at ironing, which is cupboard dry, so that's just to go straight away without ironing. You can set the dryer to go on straight after the wash automatically, so when you set your wash like this, so let's just pretend I'm putting that one on, obviously my little error message is coming up, and there we go, and then you just press that cupboard dry and it will automatically do it for you. It hasn't adjusted the time because that's the time for the wash, and then it will put the time on for the dryer when it starts. One of the other good things about the machine is that it really isn't noisy at all. It doesn't shake or kind of rumble around inside the cupboard like some of them do. So it's actually about 8:30 in the evening when I'm filming this, and my daughter is asleep up in bed, and I have absolutely no worries about it waking her up or disturbing her in any way, which means it's great for doing nap time washing, which is probably the only time I managed to get around to doing it. So I hope I've explained everything well for you. It's a bit of an odd one being a washer dryer because there's all those different cycles and it depends on what you're looking to do with it. So if there's anything that I haven't covered as well as you would have liked, or any questions that you've got, please do just pop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and keep a lookout for some new videos coming soon. Bye!